Welcome back, gamers. Toadster here again with another replay. This time it's in the T54E1. Looks like we're on Mountain Pass, and we are top tier this game. Let's go ahead and get it started because this is a rather slow tank, and so in a lot of cases it takes a while to get into the battle. The nice thing about it, it does have some usable armor. I don't use it that much this game, but it is very aggressive gameplay. So I realized right off the bat I got standard rounds loading. I load gold rounds right off the bat because my pen is 210 with the standard rounds. I want to say it's like 259 maybe, 255 with gold rounds. So it's not great. As I've said in previous videos, I'd really like to 3-mark a tier 9. I'm semi-close with this, but again, I'm not too consistent with it. It's a real big balancing act when you're playing with an autoloader with a 35-second reload, especially in tier 10 games when you have less than great reload time, and less than great pen like E100s. You just have to pretty much ignore them unless their turret is facing you exactly, and then you're a 50-50 to pen even with gold rounds. So that IS-3 snapshots me on the move. Good for him, I guess. It's a fairly lucky shot. And then I do eat a shot from this T54 Mod 1, but he has no idea that I'm an autoloader. And so he doesn't prepare his track, and by the time he would have, it's too late anyway. So we just go on our reload. We're playing safe now, trying to stay safe. The only thing that could hit me possibly is the Artie. And apparently he left me alone this game. Of course, he's got an LTTB to deal with, so he's probably a little busy. I don't know why you would push that hard in an LTTB, but whatever. So we're popping up here. We just want to see if we can get a spot, just get the turret up and over, but we're unable to, so that's fine. Like to show the tanks that are still alive, basically. So just the mod 1s died from their team. I'm waiting for one of these guys to poke, because in an autoloader, if you can track something out in the open, especially this one, it has a 2-second reload. By the time they reload and back up, a lot of times you can double track them. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. In the meantime, I do bounce a shot, but this other mod 1 doesn't realize that I've got just the top of the side of his tank, and so we're able to take him out and then put a shot into the Comet. So we're half health now, which isn't great, being it's 3-2, and I've done 3,000 damage. But so be it. I decide that I'm gonna play aggressive if I can, and this Lorraine 40T kind of does the right thing, and he's gonna clip out. So the T10 is not paying any attention to him, so he's able to clip out for 1 shot of damage from the IS-3. So I probably should have waited here. I wasn't patient, but I noticed that we're kind of losing other portions of the map, so I want to make sure and take out this T10 if I can. So we're just aiming lower plate. We're able to put 3 shots out of our 4 into him and track him to get some assistance damage. So we're on a reload once again. That's the one thing with these autoloaders, especially tier 9s, is they don't reload very fast. So we're on another 30-some second reload. And I'm just trying to poke to see if I can get shots. Of course, I'm not loaded yet, but I'd like to see if I can get some shots, and we happen to spy this Tiger 1. So, which isn't the biggest threat in the world, but free damage is free damage, right? So I don't want to try and snipe the cupola, and you can see how inaccurate that gun is on the move. But I didn't want to take a hit, because I would definitely be a 1-shot if I took a hit from that Patton. So it looks like we're starting to kind of close in on the enemy. We know that the bridge is clear because the Tiger is not there. They've got 3 tanks that are headed towards cap. So at this point, I decide to defend cap because it's 8-5, and that's probably the only way we would really lose this game. It does often happen that everyone drives forward instead of driving back to cap for some unknown reason. But we're up to 4,100 damage. I don't have a shot, obviously, because I'm on a reload, but that light tank does not know that. And so I'm able to look him off. Just aiming at him was enough to look him off. So I don't know exactly how close they are to the cap, but I would assume fairly close. That's why I'm kind of peeking slow. And I shouldn't have taken this hit, quite honestly. And then a T30 fluffs his shot. And that's going to be the end of the T30 because, you know, he's got a serious reload. So at that point, I thought I had another shell, but I really didn't. So it's fairly lucky that I was a 50-50 to die there to that IKV. But 5,500 damage just from being aggressive and taking a hit and dumping 4 shells into people is really what did it. And I was probably a little too aggressive, but at the end of the game, I wanted the damage, and I figured we kind of had it. We had a T-29 with us, so I figured we were kind of okay even with the 2 tank destroyers that were coming into our cap. And that is basically the end of the game. We get no more damage out of this game, which is fine. I mean, 5,500 damage is a great game in this thing. So, and our team reacted well. You notice they reacted to the threats, it seemed. So that's always nice when you have a team that does that. So thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and go to the after action report, and we'll see you there. Okay, here we are at the after action report, and we got an ace tanker out of it, and also a high caliber, unsurprisingly. Did damage to quite a few tanks. Did some track assist to several tanks as well. So that IS-3 hitting me on the move really kind of hurt me right away. It took 400 damage, but that's okay. Again, 5,500 damage, 3 kills, 1,345 base XP. The second guy got 893 base XP, I think. So I feel like we did pretty well. He did a decent job, as did the 5120. And after all said and done, 18 shots fired, 17 hits, 15 pens. That's actually very good in this tank. It has got a derpy gun, and if I had fired standard rounds, I bet you that number would be more like 7 or 8 penetrations. It's that bad. So we did block 490. We could have done a better job of that, and we did assist of 7. So anyway, and we lost 32,000 credits. This was on a double, and so we ended up with 3,000 experience. And might I add, I lost 32,000, but I also got a 5,000 mission payment, so I would have lost close to 40,000 credits, which is fine. This is kind of a fun tank for me. I don't worry too much about credits. So I want to thank you for watching. Invite you to watch the next one. It's going to be a light tank game, and a very good light tank game. And we look forward to seeing you. If you want to see more, subscribe. And we appreciate you hitting that like button. Or if you didn't like the video, go ahead and hit that dislike button. We'll see you next time.